Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to do a very special New Year's Eve edition of the Twin Flame Energy reading. This reading is meant to give you a sneak preview of the 2024 year ahead. And if you found this, even if you found it mid-year, maybe you found it a couple days later, there's still messages for you here that you can return to throughout the year. For this 2024 reading, we're going to be pulling from Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. And our January card for 2024 is Release. So I feel like the holiday season usually brings up a lot of things. I know, especially for myself, I have been experiencing a lot of upheaval, a lot of things coming up this time of year, especially because it's cold, you're inside, you're also a little bit more inner because you are inside more, not out and active like you might be in the warmer months. And it also is a time that brings up a lot around family, memories of past holiday engagements and things like that. And all of those feelings come up to be released. And it feels like January is going to be releasing a lot of things for the majority of Twin Flames, the people who are watching this video. You're always going to be healing and releasing, but it does seem like there's going to be a big release of energy at the end of the year and at the beginning of this year. So as you are approaching the 2024 season, as you're approaching January, yes, new energy opens up to be expressed in the new year, opens up to new possibilities. A lot of people are doing New Year's resolutions and things like that, and a lot of new business happens and potential for relationships and things like that are all coming in this new wave of energy for 2024. But you also have to release and let go of the old so that you can receive that. And so if you find yourself in this first month, especially, still releasing all the things that are coming up for you from this past month, from the holiday season, that is okay. It is still a time to be inward. It is still a time to release limiting beliefs about yourself, letting go of old patterns. And so just allow yourself to fully let go and make room for the new. February is looking a little different. Take the lead. It feels like after you've done this big release here in January, you've let go of a lot of limiting beliefs, you've let go of old patterns, you've let go of upsets that have been coming up for you. February is going to take off, and you're asked to take the lead here. Maybe it's a new wave of energy. There's some, Valentine's Day is around this time. There's a lot of like love and renewed energy coming in February. That makes a lot of sense because you've kind of eased into the new year and now you're ready to get going. So maybe this will be a new business venture for you. Maybe this will be a new relationship or a new job. But it does feel like there's going to be energy where you are kind of taking charge in your life rather than being more inward. You're going to be taking that healing and turning it into actionable steps. So, whether that be actionable steps within your twin flame relationship specifically, or if that's just progress on your life purpose, it does feel like there's going to be a bigger energy there. March 2024, we're looking at balance. So we've had this big release in January. We've had this new wave of energy coming in that tells you to take charge, maybe start some new initiatives. And March is really about balancing and grounding that new energy into your life. Once you move into a new vortex, once you call in new love into your life, there is always a period that you're going to be balancing and integrating that new into your life. If you don't integrate it, you're not properly manifesting, you're not fully manifesting what you've called in into your life. You have to take time to ground and really cement that into your foundation before you can continue to grow. So it may feel frustrating. I know I've felt that at times when it's like you see a goal and you want to get there, but you've moved into this new space and you're just not quite there yet to that goal, but you've also called in newness, whether whatever that means for you right now, a relationship, a job, whatever. And you have to take the time to really ground and allow yourself to kind of establish a routine, make that a part of your life instead of treating it as new, treating it as foreign. You want to really ground it so you can keep it, and then once that is grounded into your reality, you can continue to grow, you can continue to take steps forward. So remember, there's always that cycle. That's not something that you've done wrong. You're just trying to find that balance so that you can keep moving and keep growing as you desire. April 2024, we're looking at believe and succeed. So this is after you've kind of found your rhythm here, you've found your balance after a couple months of releasing and grounding and having this new energy called in. And at this time, you're going to be feeling kind of like things are coming together for you. Things are happening for you instead of to you. This is a good time to really continue making progress. Chop wood, carry water, as the saying goes, that you want to keep doing your inner work. You want to keep taking those outer steps that you're guided to, keep following the good feeling, because as you follow your dreams, as you continue to heal your blocks to union, heal your blocks, and take action steps for your life purpose, you will succeed. Even if it's small increments of success, that still builds upon itself, and you will see the greater goal come into view. So don't, get discouraged if you still have big upsets still coming up at this time. Just keep your eyes focused on doing the work that you're called to do and have faith that it will work out for you. It is happening. This is a reassurance of that. May 2024, and this really cements what I was just saying, dreams coming true. And every time I see this card, I think of Jeff and Shalia's e-course Dreams Coming True. And because of the same name, but because it's so powerful in helping you attract your twin flame. It's a really good, very succinct e-course that helps you call that energy in. And it really feels like this is the result of the work that you've been doing from January to April. So we've had the release, take the lead, balance, and then believe and succeed. And here it is. Here's the success that you've called in. When you have this, allow yourself to relax into your dreams coming true. You deserve this. You've worked for this. That doesn't mean you stop doing the work. It just means that you allow yourself to manifest your dreams. You can block your dreams if you're afraid to receive them. So if you see this card and you're feeling like my dreams are coming true, and you feel like excited but also scared, you want to look at that fear and see where you may be blocking your dreams and allow them to come into fruition. Allow them to manifest in their entirety, whether this be your twin flame finally calling you, finally getting into union, finally being revealed, or progress on your life purpose. Your dreams are coming true. Keep doing the work. This is happening for you. The next card, and this would be June 2024, is nurture. The theme of this month is nurture. You've just achieved something in your vibration, in your reality, in your journey, whether that be your life purpose or your twin flame union or anywhere in between. It's a time to nurture that and start to grow it. Once you receive something, you want to love it fully. You want to put your love into it. You want to have gratitude and really nurture that relationship with your life purpose, with your twin flame, whatever that is for you. You want to love it. You want to appreciate it so that you can continue to grow in love and success. So it really feels like a time when you're really just putting a lot of effort and a lot of love into your manifestations so that they can grow. The next card, July, is clarity of belief. And what immediately comes up here is that you're going to have more clarity in your desires, but it also brings up that you need to have faith during these times. So you've just gone through a period of, releasing a lot of things and having some success in your journey, and you're probably going to be tested. Do you still believe in love? Will you believe in love if you come across a challenge? That's how this journey works, is that you heal, you achieve something, and you're tested on your healing. Like, did you really learn this lesson, or Is there something that you're still missing? Are you still giving in to the old patterns? Do you still want this? When you go through these challenges, it's really important to affirm your choices. And if you accidentally or if you get scared and you make the wrong choice, you can always make a new choice. You can always still, say, oh, hey, I messed up there. I gave in to fear. I love myself. I forgive myself. And I choose my union. I choose my life purpose, and continue to affirm that this is what you desire, this is what you want. That's really important as you keep going, because your life and the universe will always continue to ask you, is this what you want, or do you want something else? Is this what you want, or you want something else? And you continue to affirm the direction of your dreams, the direction of your union, and that will continue to unfold for you. So get clear on what you truly desire and keep choosing that, no matter how you are challenged. Keep making that choice in your heart, and God will pave the way for you. The next card, August, is control. And I think this is probably a period of time that you're going through, since we just had like this testing phase, this testing card in July, that you're going to be tempted to try to control things. You've manifested something, and that was a good sign, and maybe it didn't manifest and look exactly the way you thought it should. And you've been affirming, you've been choosing, and things are still just not happening the way you think that they should go. But this is a sign to surrender in those times. During that time, you may be tempted, you may want things to move forward more quickly, you may want to try to bypass some of your healing work, but it doesn't work that way. Your union never switches to being an outside relationship first. It's always going to be an inner relationship first. And with your life purpose, you still have to continue to love and put in the work to have success, even when you're encountering challenges. And you don't control how people receive you, you don't control how things happen, you don't control the outcome. All you can do is choose success, choose your abundance, choose your union, choose your harmonious union, and surrender the outcome to God. Next card, and this would be September 2024, is rest and reconsider. And this really feels like a time that you're taking a step back. Maybe you've had the challenge, you've had the temptation of control, and now it's time to really rest and kind of regroup. This isn't a card that tells you to give up. It's a card that says, hey, take a step back, allow yourself to really go within, gather yourself, and then take the next step forward from a place of clarity. If you've been moving through a lot of upsets and challenges that have come up during this time, it may feel like you've just been battling it out, or you've gone up against it. It's not a bad sign when you go up against challenges. Challenges are actually how you progress on your journey. The bigger the challenge, the greater the reward on the other side. Don't receive a challenge that's going to crush you. God doesn't demoralize you by giving you something that you can't handle. God gives you exactly what you can handle. And if you hold his hand and make the choice for love and peace, you will always be guided perfectly all the way through. And you don't have to be 100% perfect. You can make mistakes and continue choosing love, and God will help you fill in those gaps and get to where you desire to go. But you have to surrender the outcome. You can't control what happens. You can't control how things play out. You can't control what God decides to give you and how and when, anything like that. All you can do is make the choice for your desires and allow that to happen. But if you feel overwhelmed, allow yourself to rest, regroup, return to peace, and then you can continue forward. And the next card, this is October. And the next card, this is October, is the throat chakra. And it really feels like this is a time that you're being asked to express yourself. Of course, the throat chakra is all about expression, all about your voice. And maybe it is a time when you've found your inner voice, you've found a deeper level of expression. Through all of this challenge, you've found a deeper level of you, a deeper level of how you desire to express yourself, how you desire to relate to the world. And it's important at this time that you do that healing so that you can express yourself in a way that feels best for you. You don't have to feel like you don't have to feel like you have to bury yourself or people please or anything like that. You want to always be expressing yourself from the level of authenticity that you have discovered about yourself. And that can change. You can always choose to, hey, there's a better way that I feel to express myself, and that's okay. We're constantly discovering who we are and our divine creation, our divine design, and God reveals that to us a little bit at a time. So as you discover things about yourself, it's perfectly safe to express yourself in the way that feels good to you. November, helpless and hopeless. So November 2024, it seems like there's another challenging period in your life, and of course, it's kind of full circle back to the holidays when those struggles tend to come back up. And maybe you're feeling down, maybe you're having some upsets in your union, maybe things didn't progress the way you thought they would, maybe you've had a setback in your life purpose. Again, this is not a time to give up. This is not a sign that you're actually helpless and hopeless. It's just a sign that you may be feeling that way at this time. You may be feeling that you need a lot of support, and that's okay. It's very safe and appropriate to call in support when you need it, whether that be from God and your spirit guides, or that be from someone who is able to help you, who is walking the journey, um, whether that be a coach or a friend or whoever. You want to make sure you're claiming your support during this time. You never have to face challenges alone. God does not leave you, hang you out there to dry. God will help you, and God sometimes helps you through other people. So allow yourself to be supported during these times when you're feeling helpless and hopeless. You are not helpless. You're not hopeless. You always have power, and you can claim that at any point because you are a very powerful child of God and you can manifest your dreams. Don't give up, even when it gets hard. And December 2024, full circle, we're back to December. And this is dedicated effort. It's really understanding that in order to have success, it does require dedicated effort. That chop wood, carry water. That applies to your inner work for your twin flame union. That applies to outer work for your life purpose. There's always something to be done. There's dedicated effort to claim your dreams. That doesn't mean it has to be so difficult that it feels like you're struggling or that it feels like misery. That's not the way. That's not the way to success. You follow the good feeling and you do what your heart desires to do. It should feel light and easy and wonderful because it's something that you've been called to do, and it's something that brings you joy. And you will have challenges that don't feel so good from time to time, but that is not the overall experience. That's kind of the way the world works now. Is you work really hard, you grind, and you don't really get ahead because you're at a 9 to 5 and you live paycheck to paycheck and you can't really get by, or you work so hard at a relationship and it goes nowhere because the love that you invested, you don't change together, you don't grow together. That's a soulmate relationship. And that's not the dedicated effort that we're talking about, like a endless grind that goes nowhere, but a dedicated effort to follow the good feeling, to follow the love in your heart, and to really claim that for yourself. That will manifest your dreams. Follow the good feeling. Don't go by the shoulds, go by the what you desire to do in your heart. Put all of yourself into that effort. You always want to be doing something that increases the value in your life. It doesn't mean monetary value. It means value to you, what brings your soul alive, what helps you improve in the way that you desire to improve, whether that be loving your relationship, nurturing yourself and your twin flame relationship, and nurturing your life purpose, doing the work that you need to do in order to progress and be successful and share your gift. It takes hard work, but it's not grueling work. It's not a grind. It's a joy and a light, easy, dedicated effort that you love to do. It's that feeling of, I would do this even if I wasn't getting paid for it. I would do this even if I would be with my person, even if there are challenges. You want to follow that good, loving feeling because that will be the greatest reward for you. And the bottom of the deck for 2024 is Love Abounds. This is the overall energy for the year. And I think this is a very optimistic message because the last couple cards talked about a lot of challenges and a lot of feeling helpless and hopeless. But this is a card that's here to remind you that love is always available to you. Peace and joy are always available to you, even when you're going through challenges, especially when you're going through challenges. It may feel dark and hopeless sometimes, but it's not. It's actually a time when you can tap into God and, ask God to help you. And even when things are going well, love is always around. It's always available to you. God is always there. Don't give up. You always have access to this love that you desire. You always have access to the peace that you desire. Even when it's darkest, you have access to this. It's not ever hopeless, even when it feels that way. And you can always return to love and this hope in your heart. Even when you feel terrible, there's always, always, always a love in your heart, a deep light that you can tap into and help you move through anything that arises. So keep the faith and know that love is with you in 2024. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. If you'd like support on your twin flame journey, if you're going through your own struggles right now and you'd like help moving through those blocks one-on-one, or if you'd like your own personalized card reading to help you understand those blocks, you can find my services at sacredtwinflameunion.com, and I will see you all in the next video.